Hey everyone, so today's video is going to be my #1 most requested video ever since I started making videos almost a year ago. It has been requested over and over again and I kind of avoided it. My routine's always changing and this is kind of a lot to include in one video, but now since I'm partnered I can have my videos as long as I want. So this is just a warning: if you are not interested in fitness, diet, or staying in shape, that's what this video is going to be on. There's not going to be any makeup or fashion or anything like that. It's going to be me sitting here talking for probably about 20 minutes. So if you're not interested in this video, you can click off of it now. Now I have a page that I wrote everything down here that I want to bring up to you guys, just so I don't forget everything. So I'm going to break it into categories. And again, this video is going to be a little bit long, but since it gets requested almost every single video, I decided to finally give in and do it. Also, I have a Hot Miami Styles haul coming up for you guys that's going to be nothing but bathing suits. So I know all of you guys say, oh, how do you stay in shape? How do you stay so fit? But it's, you know, sometimes the camera can make you look a little bit better than how you really look. But I guess I don't have any way to hide anything in my bathing suit video, so I'm still not sure if it's going to be a live video or maybe a voiceover or a picture slideshow, but we'll see what I decide. But you'll see that I'll have nothing to hide in that video and you could see exactly how my body looks, the good and the bad. So okay, I'm going to jump right into it, and the first thing that I want to talk about is exercising. And again, sorry if you see me looking down because I need to read off this paper. I don't want to forget anything. So the first thing that I recommend is to join a gym, because when you join a gym you have to pay a monthly membership fee, and that motivates you. That's what motivates me to get up and go to the gym, because I know that I'm paying for it. I am part of a gym called Planet Fitness, and they offer a bunch of different deals, but I bought the black card is what it's called, and I can go there anytime that I want. And I could always bring a friend with me. It's one thing I think that's really good. If you bring a friend with you, you will feel motivated to go more often. My membership at Planet Fitness is only $20 a month, so if you guys have a Planet Fitness near you, I recommend checking it out. They have really good rates, and it's a nice clean gym and all of that. I'm going to put the links to everything that I talk about on the side, and I'm also going to include pictures in this so you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. So another plan that they offer is the $10 a month plan. And that one is basically the same thing. You have free access to everything in the gym, except with a $10 monthly fee, you will only be allowed to go in yourself. You can't bring a friend with you. If you wanted to go with someone, they need to have a membership as well. So that's why I recommend, if your gym offers a type of plan like that, or if you can find a Planet Fitness by you, I would really try and find a friend that wants to get in shape with you as well, and you guys doing it together, because that motivates me a lot. Also, if you have something that you're looking forward to, like I would set a goal. For me, it's getting in shape for summer, bathing suit season. You might be going on vacation or be looking forward to going to the pool or the beach a lot during the summer, or a wedding or a special event. Anything in your life that you're looking forward to, I would set a goal to be in shape by a certain amount of time, just so you're reaching towards something, you're working towards a goal. It's more likely to motivate you a little bit more. And I would recommend going to the gym about 3 or 4 times a week. Not for a lot of time, probably for about 45 minutes each time if you can dedicate that. So what I'm going to talk about first is, if you do have a membership or if you are going to join a gym, the type of machines that I like to use. And after that, I'm going to talk about things that you can do at home, because I know not everybody can afford a gym membership. So I'm going to cover both. I recommend going to the gym first thing in the morning before work, before you really start your day. You really want to get your heart rate up first thing in the morning. I know, as far as for me, when I'm done with work or done with school, that I really have no energy left, and the last thing that I feel like doing is going to the gym and having a hard, strenuous workout. You know, I just want to come home and bathe and go into bed. So when you wake up first thing in the morning, you have a lot more energy, and when you exercise first thing in the morning, it will affect you the rest of the day. In my experience, that when I exercise first thing in the morning, the rest of the day I'm more wide awake, I have more energy. It just works that way with me. So rather than doing it after work or the last thing during the day, I would try, if possible, to give up an hour of sleep and wake up early. A lot of us have to wake up early anyway for work or for school, so you know, what's 45 minutes of sleep that you lose? It doesn't really amount to anything. So I would recommend doing it first thing in the morning if you can. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about certain machines that I use when I go to the gym. The first one would be the elliptical, and I'm going to put a picture right now. The elliptical works out three main areas: your butt, your legs, and your arm. First thing is your arms, because you're going back and forth, you're working out your arms pretty good. Then your butt and your legs, because you know they're also moving in the same motion. So that's, when I go to gym, that is what I spend the most of my time on, because it's targeting a couple areas at the same time. So I would recommend starting out with the elliptical first. The next machine that I like to use at my gym is the rowing machine, because that really gives you a good workout for your arms. So the rowing machine, I'm going to put a picture of it now. And again, it's pretty self-explanatory. You basically use the machine like you were actually rowing in a boat, and it works out your arms. Now, I don't spend a lot of time on that one machine because my arms is the last area that I really like to target. But I do, you know, just in the beginning, to get motivated, you really want to have your whole core worked out pretty well. So basically, what I like to work out the most is my thighs and my butt, because that's where, you know, all my fat goes to. Also, my stomach. So the rowing machine, you know, I know a lot of girls like to target their arms because they have, you know, flabby arms or whatever. That's the last thing that I like to work out myself, but that the rowing machine is a really good machine if you wanted to target, you know, extra fat on your arms. The bicycle machine is really the last machine that I would use at my gym. Again, it really helps with cardio. When I go to the gym, I like to work out cardio and have a lot of energy for the rest of the day, but really everything else that I'm going to talk about can be done in the gym or at home. So basically, you just want to get your cardio up. If you don't have any of those machines at home, try running or doing jumping jacks or jumping rope, anything that's going to get your heart rate up and beating fast. That's how you want to start out your workout. Next thing is you really want to work out your core, and the best thing for that is using a exercise ball. And I'm sure that you all know what it is, but I'm still going to post a picture right now. So in order to work out your core, it's really easy to do on the exercise ball. All you really need to do is just bounce up and down. Like, you guys remember in not high school but elementary school, they used to have those bouncy balls during gym time. You would do the same thing that you would do on one of those balls. Just bounce up and down, and that's really gonna make your core work out hard. It sounds easy, but if you actually do it for a couple of minutes, you will get out of breath pretty fast. Also, if you want to punch to the left and the right, that will work out your arms at the same time. So it's also about multitasking and working out a few different areas of your body at the same time. Another thing that I like to do on the bouncy ball is doing sit-ups. Basically, you would do a sit-up the same way that you do on the floor, but you would use the ball instead. And what I like to do is, when you come and sit up, you either go to your left or your right, and that's going to work out the sides of your body right here. Not your abs. Your abs would be right here. I don't know what the right word for it is, but right in the sides, like in your curves, you could either go to your left side and work out the left side of your body, or go to your right side and that will work out the right side of your body. And what that helps is, you know, when you're wearing extra tight pants and you have that extra little bit of fat that, you know, comes off the side of your pants like a muffin top, when you go to the left and the right, that's really going to help target these areas right on the sides of your stomach. So that's another way that I like to use the ball. Next thing is sit-ups and push-ups at night, and I prefer myself to do sit-ups because that really helps with your stomach, and that's what I like to work out a lot, like to focus on my stomach. So 50 sit-ups before going to sleep at night should take you under 5 minutes. 1, 2, 3, and you'll be over with. Push-ups, I don't personally do push-ups myself, but it's again another easy exercise to do when you don't need any equipment. All you need is a floor, and you know, set a goal for yourself and do that every night before you go to sleep, or in your morning workout you could add that to your routine as well. Another exercise is squatting, which is really good to work out your legs and your thighs. So if you don't know any of the exercises that I'm talking about, you can just use YouTube or Google and just type in squatting exercises or any of the machines that I mentioned to kind of give you a better idea. Next is leg lifts, which is a really good exercise to do, and it's really old school too, but it really works. You just lay flat on your back, and you either put your weight all on your right side and you lift your left leg up in the air, and then you alternate, and then you put your weight on your left side and you lift your right leg up in the air. And again, a lot of these exercises sound really simple and easy when you picture them in your head, but when you're actually doing them, you'll see you'll get your heartbeat up and you will feel it the next day. So I recommend that you do try these out. Another one is weightlifting. I personally don't do weightlifting because that is, again, mostly working out your arms, but any Walmart or Kmart sells these 5 or 10 pound little dumbbells, and you can use them to work out at home if you can't afford a gym membership. And the last thing is running or walking. And that's one of my favorite because I personally don't ever use the running machines when I go to the gym, and I don't like running. But if if I'm by myself, I'll usually walk instead of run, and I'll take my dogs with me and just go for a walk around the block a couple of times, especially if it's a really nice day. Or if I'm with my boyfriend, could run together. And it changes, it doesn't really feel like you're exercising when it's a nice day outside and you're doing it with somebody. You could run, for example, I have a 7-Eleven about 2 miles away from me. So if we both run together to the 7-Eleven and get a Slurpee and then run back, it's like a nice activity during the day, and it doesn't feel like exercise at all. So there's a lot of different ways to exercise, whether you can afford to have a gym membership or you can only do it at home, or if you're doing it quickly before you go to sleep or in the morning. Like, I recommend dedicating about 45 minutes 3 times a week to going to the gym in the morning if you could afford it. But if you can't, there's a bunch of different alternatives, and I hope that I cleared up some of them for you guys. Next, what I'm going to talk about is diet. And I'm not going to come on here and lie to you guys and tell you that I eat healthy and that I have fish every night for dinner and egg whites for breakfast, because that's not true at all. I don't deny myself any food. If I want to have Taco Bell for lunch and McDonald's for dinner, I will. I don't deny myself food. I feel like when you deny yourself food and when you say that I can't have this or I can't have that, it makes you want it 100 times more. So one thing that I recommend is don't really tell yourself that you're on a diet, but kind of just change your lifestyle a little bit. For example, when I'm like the kind of person that I like to snack a lot, like all day long, I like to have a lot of snacks. And one thing that helps me is smoothies, because I love the way smoothies taste. I personally like to make mine with milk and fruit and ice and sugar. My sister just taught me a new way of making them with it, which is with fruit juice or orange juice and fruit and water and ice, and it's better than drinking milk, because milk could be a little bit fatty, and it tastes really good and it's really refreshing. So what I actually went out and did a couple weeks ago, if you follow me on Twitter, you know, because I picked it and everything. I went to Costco's and I got the Magic Bullet, which is like a little personal blender, and it really comes in handy for a lot of different healthy recipes, but I use it mostly for smoothies. Another example is I like to have fruits throughout the day, or vegetables with ranch dip. So I know some people would say, oh, the ranch dip is bad, but it's not as bad if you were to overindulge and have like 20 donuts or something. That leads me to my next point. If I want a donut, I usually have Entenmann's in my house. If I want a donut, I will go and have a donut. I might not have the whole thing. I'll have half of one, and I'll eat it slowly, and you enjoy what you have. Because if you say, oh, I can't have a donut, that's gonna ruin my diet, you're gonna want that donut so much more. So go and have the donut, or have half of the donut. Eat it slowly. Drink water in between. If you take sips of a drink in between when you're eating something, it actually scientifically was proven that it fills you up faster. Water also helps energy throughout the day, and it helps you out with your skin. So water is always a good fallback to have. One of my last tips is to not eat after 8 o'clock at night. If you eat something during the day, if you have a donut for breakfast, you're going to be running around throughout the day and you're going to work it out anyway. If you eat after 8 o'clock, you're most likely going to be taking a shower and going into bed and being lazy and not doing anything else for the rest of your day. So you're not going to work out whatever you put in your mouth and you ate after 8 o'clock. So I honestly, if I get hungry after 8 o'clock, I try to have a carrot or a celery But I would stay away from junk food after 8 o'clock because it's really bad to eat when you're not really going to work it out at all. It's just going to sit in your stomach. Another tip for that is brush your teeth. Like if you're craving, I don't know why I keep talking about donuts. Let me bring something else, like a cupcake. You're craving a cupcake. If you go and brush your teeth and you know you have that minty feeling, you know how things taste weird after you brush your teeth, that could help kill your craving to have that cupcake. Or another tip is to chew a piece of Orbit gum or something that's really minty, because it will help to kill your craving a little bit. You probably still will want the cupcake, but not as bad. The last tip that I'm going to give you to kind of just stay in shape and stay healthy is to have a multivitamin. I am the kind of person where I always forget to have a vitamin every day unless if it's something that I like, and I have the vitamins from Costco's, and they are gummy vitamins, and that is what I use instead of having a vitamin that I take with water every day. They look like little gummy bears, and they have them at Costco's, and it's I think a 6-month supply for something like $18 or $20, and it's worth it because I'll wake up in the morning and I'll feel like having one, and I keep them right on my dresser where I could see them, and that helps to remind me to take them every day. And I don't mind taking it because I don't need any water with it or anything, and it tastes exactly like a real gummy bear. So the last thing that I'm going to talk about is has to do with this, because when you're staying in shape, you want your body to look its best, and I think this is one thing that a lot of people forget about. And that's when you're tan and you have a nice tan, it could actually make you look more toned and in shape, especially around your stomach area. If you tan around your stomach area, it helps make your abs stand out, and even your arms. It just makes your body have a more toned look to it. If you guys ever seen those bodybuilder magazines, you notice that the men are always super tan. It helps you look more toned and just have an overall nicer appearance to your body. So I'm going to show you guys my favorite tanner, and this one is by Sun Laboratories, and it comes in a kit with 3 little pieces like this. And quickly I'm going to explain. I'm not going to do a live demo because I will have a future video where I show you guys a before and after, but I do get a lot of questions asking if I do self-tan and what do I use, and this is the only product that I've ever used that gives you a dark tan. It's not an orange tan either. It's very natural looking. It's kind of like the color that when I tan, it's a natural color that I tan. Not orange at all. And another thing that I really like is the smell to it. But anyway, let me go over every little piece that comes in the collection. And this, I will put a link on the side. This is just under $70 for all 3, and this will last you a very long time. So the first thing that it comes with is an exfoliant, and you use this in the shower, and it's just a green gel with like little beads in it, and you just need a very small amount, and in the shower you just use it all over your body to get rid of the dead skin cells, and this really makes your body very smooth. And then later when you apply your self tanner, it'll have a nice even surface to go on top of. So this is the first step, and it is just an exfoliator, and it comes in 9 ounces. The next thing is the this one is 8 ounces, and it's just a tanning lotion. And one thing that I like about this is that it has a color guide in it. It's gonna scare you guys because it looks very dark. That's the actual gel, and it's like a brown, kind of looks like chocolate pudding, but when you put it on, it doesn't stay that dark. But it kind of gives you a color guide, because then when you put it on your body, you can see exactly what you missed and spots that you need to go over. And it's really helpful because a lot of times when girls tan like the back of their legs and stuff, they'll miss a big spot, and with this color guide you'll be able to see exactly what you missed, and you could go over and reapply. So another thing that I like about this is the smell of this. It smells really good. Like, I'm not even kidding you guys. This has nothing, not at all a chemical smell to it. It kind of smells like cake. It's really weird. I wish you guys could smell it, but it smells really good. So this is the tanning lotion. I also like that all these things come with this little pump bottle. It makes it a lot easier. And the last thing that it comes with is a tan extender. So you put this on every single morning after to kind of extend your tan, because if your body is moisturized and is not flaking off, it's going to maintain that tan even longer. So this is basically a moisturizer in a lotion form, and you just put it all over your body. Very simple and quick to do every day. Anyway, when I get out of the shower, I always moisturize my body anyway. So this is the one that I use when I have my tanning lotion on. And I just pay extra attention to put in extra on your stomach and on my thighs. My thighs is one of my problem areas, so I put a lot on my thighs. And if you had problems with your arms, you could put extra on your arms. And when you have a tan, it really helps you to look more toned, like I said. So this is my favorite little tanning system right here, and it also comes with a little loofah. But like I said, I will have a before and after for you guys, not in this video, but I'm going to do a live demonstration so you guys can completely understand how to use this system. So I think that's everything that I wanted to cover. I know this video is really, really long, but like I said, it was requested over and over and over again. So I hope that I covered everything. If I didn't, feel free to ask me down below. I will also leave a link to my Twitter and to my Formspring if you would like to ask a question there. Yeah, so good luck everyone, and I hope everyone looks hot and sexy for this summer. See you next time. I think I should record it over.
Oh, I hope y'all look hot.
Hot and sexy for this summer.
Hope y'all look hot.
You say corny. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Don't worry about it. So $10 a month would get you a yearly membership. No. So $10 a month is a shit, man. Come on, please stop it. I don't have time for this. The video is already 12 minutes long.
Well, you paused a lot, so.
Yeah, but still. And if you guys don't know the exact exercise that I'm talking about, when I say squatting or any of the, oh my god, this dog won't stop moving.
No, come here. Come.
Okay, she's good. And if you don't know any of the exercise what I'm talking about, just Google squatting, or you can even use YouTube. Wait, that sounds really weird. YouTube or Google squatting. It sounds weird. So it will help you pass it. On it, and I don't have one right now to demonstrate to you guys, but you know, basically just lay on the ball and no, hold on, that sounds weird.
Just think. What are you trying to say?
No, it's okay. I'm just thinking to myself.